Hey everyone, Caleb from Stay Lake Norman here. We are the best in class when it comes to vacation rentals on Lake Norman, and we want to bring you the best in class. So I'm sitting down with the best in the area, where to eat, what to drink, and how to play on Lake Norman. Let's get to it. Hey everyone, we are back again. I am so excited about today because one, I'm sitting in the sunshine. Two, I'm about to get in the water with Dan from Charlotte E-Foil, and we'll get into what that is. But Dan, I always like to start the episode with, what's your favorite thing about Lake Norman?
There is so many different things. Other boaters, the people,
Yeah.
for sure. The camaraderie with other boaters in the water, the water sport arena,
Yeah.
and geez, there's so many different things. The close proximity to Charlotte, the
Right.
amount of people that come into the properties that you rent,
Yeah.
that we have the privilege of coming out to share the water sport experience of e-foiling, and yeah.
So in a nutshell, the people, the water, and the area.
100%,
That's
yeah,
it.
for sure. Yeah, and the weather.
Yeah, well, the weather.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
you can
weather's
see a
just
beautiful day
crazy,
behind
yeah,
us.
for sure.
So, all right, well, before we get into what Charlotte E-Foil is, let's talk about this beauty sitting right
yeah.
between us. What is
Wow.
an actual E-Foil?
Yeah, so an e-foil is an electric hydrofoil.
Okay.
And what Lift did, this is the brand Lift, it's out of Puerto Rico. They invented the hydrofoil, the electric hydrofoil. And they came up with the concept of putting a battery that powers a brushless motor on a mast and put a wing on it. And what it allows you to do is surf on the water and literally come up off the water and fly above the water. And it is an experience like no other. You will find out soon enough.
Yes,
I'm
so
looking forward to
excited.
that.
That's a great
so, yeah.
explanation. That's
Yeah.
very simple, very easy.
Yeah.
And then you've taken and fallen in love with the E-Foil itself.
Right.
And you have now brought that experience to anybody that wants to experience in Charlotte.
Right.
So talk to me a little bit about what you all are doing with that.
Yeah, so we started back in 2020, and we have snowballed into a water sport experience that we can do group events. We've done so many multi-rider events. We can do up to 10 riders in a day.
Wow.
So we'll come out to your place. We'll set up, stage up in a shaded area. We put 3 boards in the water at a time. I may show up at 9 o'clock in the morning. If you have a 10-person reservation, what we do is we switch them out every 45 minutes or so, and everybody will have their turn until all 10 riders throughout the day will have their experience on the water. We'll put 3 boards in the water at a time, then plus 1 myself, so I'm the instructor. I will go out and give you one-on-one instruction as needed, and basically guide you through the process of getting up on foil. And you are experiencing flight over water, which is something that most people don't experience. And it's a safe, exhilarating experience for everyone. Excuse me, for everyone.
Yeah. We've done some of it already, because you've taken me through the ground school, so I kind of
Right.
understand, and you teach it so well. You can see the passion that you have in
thanks.
your face. You can tell just by the drive that you have to go hang out with people on the water, that you love
course.
the water and you
Yeah.
love the E-Foil.
Yeah.
And to my knowledge, you're the only one coming out to people and having a whole day experience with them and teaching them.
Right, that's right. What we do is we'll come out to your place, like you said, and we'll spend the whole day with you. In some instances, we'll break it up to 2 days. So
Yeah.
if you're there the whole weekend, then we'll leave the boards, take the batteries to charge that night, come back the next day and continue that. But yeah, we're the only ones that come by your personal waterfront property and set up and offer this type of experience on Lake Norman.
Incredible that you'll just come right to everybody that's here, either renting or lives on the lake. That's so cool.
Exactly, yeah. Lots of property owners like yourself that multiple times.
Yeah.
We have multiple customers that have used our services since 2020.
Wow.
Excuse me, that when I know that I see them calling, I know, okay, we're going to do them again in August, and
Right.
this is our 5th season. So yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, building in that way.
All right, so tell me this. For all those people who have seen an e-foil on the road, or they're just now stumbling into what this is, and they want to experience flying over the water like you talked about, what's the best way for people to get a hold of you and reach out and schedule a
Yeah,
time?
pretty simple. If you go to my website, charlotteefoil.com, there's many buttons that say request a reservation. If you hit that button, you fill out the information. It comes right to my cell phone. I'll call you. You know, give me a little bit of time. I may be on the water, but I'll call you and we'll compare schedules. And I get the situation of how many people you want to put on the boards, their weights, their abilities to do it. I'll bring the boards, life jackets, and helmets at the reservation time, and we'll make a day of it.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, if you're listening, if you're watching, as always, you're not going to want to miss out on an experience like this. Dan, Charlotte E-Foil, you have to experience flying over the water.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Lake Norman Experience. Make sure you don't miss another one, so be sure to follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Stay Lake Norman, and make sure to follow us and subscribe to the Lake Norman Experience wherever you get your podcasts.